Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter number 5, Shloka number 19. Ihaiva tair sargo, yeṣhāṁ sāmye sthitaṁ manaḥ, nirdoṣhaṁ hi samaṁ brahma, tasmād brahmaṇi te sthitaḥ. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, even here, while living in this body, birth and death are overcome by those whose minds rest in equality. Brahman is untainted and is the same in all, therefore they are established in Brahman. Mind is the cause of bondage or freedom. If the mind is corrupt and unbalanced, it is bondage. If the mind is pure and equal, it is freedom. Patanjali Yoga Sutra also explains the same fact in different words, where the thought flow which creates unequal mental fluctuations is arrested, there the mind ends. Where the mind ends, it being the equipment through which life expresses as a limited ego, this sense of separate existence also ends. When the ego has ended, egocentric samsara also ends. Created or relative world means all bondages of birth and death, etc. All possibilities of bondage are destroyed when the mind attains perfect evenness. Sri Krishna in this shloka describes the result of the equal vision, samadarshina, mentioned in the previous shloka. Equality in vision means to rise beyond likes and dislikes, happiness and misery, pleasure and pain, etc. So long as we think ourselves as the body, we cannot attain the equality of vision because we will experience continued desires and aversions for bodily pleasures and discomforts. We will remain to be a slave of food, to air, to wife or husband, to children, to money, slave to our country, slave to name and fame, and to 1,000 things in the world. Sri Krishna asserts here that the relative existence of bondage can be ended and the imperfect individual can be made to live in the consciousness of God and can come out of one's ego sense in this life itself, ihaiva, in this very body, among the very same worldly objects and attachments. What is the method for achieving this goal? When the thought flow is arrested, the mind ends there. One whose mind rests in evenness gains divine tranquility. The ego, devoid of samsaric sorrows, rediscovers itself to be none other than the self itself. The self, the substratum, is changeless and remains the same, but the superimpositions and manifestations will change by their very nature. An individual with his identification with body, mind and intellect is the changing factor mentioned here, but the substratum, the self, remains the same. A reed on the waves will be tossed up and down by the waves, but a lighthouse built upon firm rocks always remains upright and changeless, allowing even the stormy waves to exhaust their anger at its feet. Shri Krishna's argument is thus logically sound when he declares that a mortal among us who can maintain his equanimity under all conditions is indeed one who has conquered relative existence in this life itself. He has conquered heaven even in this life, and so is said to be living in God or Brahman. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.